Whoa, it's Wulzy. Welcome back to another Geometry Dash building challenge video. Usually when I say that, it's a building challenge with like limitations and stuff, but I am literally building a challenge in this video. I want to try my hand at making a cool little cube challenge, but there's going to be a twist. The twist is I only get 30 minutes to do so, which is quite nerve-wracking. It means I got to stick to a gimmick and kind of commit to whatever gameplay I put down because I don't have time to remove that. We're using the song Just a Taste by Zorbarax on a 9-second start-off set. Something pretty simple, upbeat. Leave a like and subscribe if you'd like to see me make more challenges. I could definitely do some other game modes and stuff. Whatever you guys want to see, that's our time. Let's run it. Okay, the true challenge here is going to be to record actual commentary without messing up, because usually when I make videos, I do the same take a couple of times. Make sure the commentary is as pristine and easily followed as possible, but that's probably not going to happen today. Then we can have a jump off of... Okay, so away from its center point, and then allows the -8 in the... If I just... It will be... Should give a pretty interesting... Just gonna have it... Okay, then we copy the... And I also... Something really... That does it! Okay, I forgot to set this orb to multi-activate, but you see what I'm doing? I'm locking it to the X and Y axis, and... The camera in the editor is apparently breaking. I think a stop pause fixes that. Yes, it does. Okay. This is going to be pretty easy to execute, I think, especially for a challenge, because I have any excuse to make it as hard as possible. Sync isn't the most important thing in the world, so I'm not going to stress about it. Okay, cool. We're going to have a speed changer over here. So one thing I want to do is make it so you have to judge whether to hold or click again, because holding allows you to jump off the block, which I find to be pretty interesting, and I can probably make a lot of different gameplay within 10 seconds or so, which is how long this challenge is probably going to be. Okay, stuff like that is what I'm a fan of. So I can put a double spike here to force you to jump through the gap, and then have a block here. And I can definitely have a blue portal here, which you gotta hit first and then click the orb. So this is neat. I like this idea so far. It's pretty easy to make gameplay for, and it's pretty original. Oh, I kind of prefer that. That's something you'll see if I make more challenge videos, is that I'm probably going to rely on just a random click pattern that I did that felt good to play, because I don't have time to make the most fleshed out, polished, pristine gameplay, you know? Okay, I want to start pause this because it's going to make it a lot faster for me to... Oh, no. Since the blue orb locks over here, I can't have a start pause up there because it's too high, you see? Oh, I can. I definitely can. Watch this. Swing! Haha! Outplayed. Okay, I'm going to mix it up and have an early timing. Ooh, that's fun. This is sick. And then I can have like a staircase going upwards, I guess. There we go. So even if you're holding from that input, it's still going to allow you to get by. And I'm going to put a platform here. Okay. Then we can jump off of this block, have another one high spike gap. It requires a long hold from that pad over there, but I think that's the fun part. So I don't really have too much time to make gameplay. The decoration's going to take a little while. At least I'm assuming, so I feel like that's enough gameplay anyway. Okay, now to choose my colors, I'm going to have a dark blue background with a cobalt object line and a yellow spike detail. Yeah, that looks good to me. Okay, I've replaced the orb with a smaller one just so I can actually see what I'm doing with this. Oh, this is vibey, dude. I like this. Hopefully it can get carried by the color scheme. I want some like curvy decoration, and I'm gonna use these objects for it because they're cool. I think 3x scale will be fine. They're gonna be on a dark blue like that. Maybe half opacity if I have another group set out for that. In fact, I'm gonna make that like 0.4. Then I'm gonna rotate this into a circle like so, and then I need to rotate it even further. And I can take a chunk out of this and use it for some kind of underlay decoration for objects like this. You see, that's way too much, I feel. Let me chop this off. Nice. Okay, interesting. I feel like we're onto something here. We need to add structures up top of here, but we can do that in post. Like if we make one structure that we want to copy paste loads, we can do it then. Hold on. I want to put this around the portal, but first I got to make sure that all of this is layered on B4 because it's really not important. Let me see if I can get like a blue blending or something to put here. It's just an idea to fill up a lot of space really quickly. Yeah, just making the level look a bit more textured. Cool. We can definitely have like little alpha changes throughout the level for group 4. They can fade them up and down in their opacity a bit. Something like that will be pretty cool, I think. Interesting. We haven't even used half of our time yet. Okay. So I'm looking at all of this decoration, and it's pretty spherical so far. So what I'm going to do is go into this tab over here, place a little circle that can have 8 as its base. It's going to be on T2. We're going to give it like 5 or something on the layering. We're going to scale it down to 1 point something. I don't know. And we can have a light blue circle on top like that. Maybe start it halfway into the block. We can give that a group group number 5 and then mini space it. Where's the minis? There it is. Whew. It is stressful working on such little time. Oh my goodness. We have 4 blocks right there, so we're going to copy paste it and flip it. Then we have 8, and that's going to be a match. You'll see how this works in a second. I'm going to set out some move triggers. I'm going to try and make these pillars wiggle side to side a little bit with staggered movements like that, so one circle moves at a time, and then before that movement ends, we can move it back double. Same again right here. Move it back double, and then we copy the -8 and +8. So the 4 basically just moves it away from its center point. Nice. We have little wiggly objects on the bottom. That's cool. Makes pillar decoration that little bit more interesting. And I can copy paste this for the top as well, so it's super useful. And this can fit on any type of structure too. It's a miracle. Just try not to have them on the same level as each other. As you can see, I've kind of dipped them on those objects. And then I should also probably make some circular saws or something. Well, it worked once, so it's going to work again. If I just apply the exact same logic right here, I should be able to make some circular saws or something. I must say it's going to be pretty interesting when I have scaled these up at certain points. Okay, let me just get some details in on this. Neato burrito. Let's get this to rotate the exact same speed all the way around. We can have this object just kind of based around a little bit. I forgot to put my saw in it, goddamn. I'm gonna have this in certain spots around the level that I haven't really got structures to cover. I do kind of gotta be careful because this gameplay is quite open. Don't accidentally make this too tight. Then I gotta scale up a little curve that we can have just to link these in. Okay, that's not quite bright enough on half opacity, but if I stack it up a little bit and rotate it, hoping it'll look pretty interesting like that. Cool. And I think I'm going to select all of the main objects and put them onto blending and then focus on some colors because this is pretty blue right now. We can definitely just make flicker pulses because they're super easy to make. It's going to have a reasonable hold time and a decent hue change for the yellow, which is going to happen every 2 blocks, I think. That duration line looks extremely close, so I got to revise this. 0.08. Is that too flashy though? Kinda. Since it's the yellow, I think it makes sense for it to be flashy. Other pulses I make can be a lot slower for sure. Like double the time with a little bit of fade time as well. We can have the 2 go to a green. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That works out pretty nicely. When the level speeds up, I need to change this hold time significantly, but we got the 2 going to green, which looks pretty interesting right there. Okay, then the block after I've set them up for the background to decrease its brightness a little bit. Oh, this looks pretty interesting. I do like all of the circles that I've added in here. I think it makes the level look a bit fresh. It's not very often you see so many circles be used. I am going to scale up some huge pulsing circles that are on low opacity, and I think color channel 2 down there. Yeah, and I'm gonna scale them in on themselves ever so slightly. There, like so. Then I'll copy the values and put one of the huge swirling objects in here if I can find it. Where is it? Okay, now I'm panicking and I can't find it, so I'm gonna use this one instead. This is not the plan, but we'll go for it. I don't know. We'll stack it with a 20, a 30, and a 40. Why not? And I also want to put glow on this object, but that might be a bit much now. Speedrunning now. Sorry if the commentary dips because I'm in focus mode. This is my last attempt to get the green to really fit in with everything and also give the structures a little bit more clarity and add an actual round design rather than just dots everywhere. I don't have long left. I have like 45 seconds. Okay. Oh god, this is super risky, but I'm going to try and make myself a little arrow here. With the very limited time I have left, I don't know how possible this is, but if I just keep scaling this down now, I should get myself a little point. Okay, boom, and then we can scale it down next to it. Awesome. And just like that, we have ourselves an arrow. Just gonna point us through huge sections like this, and with a little bit of cheating, I finished off the arrows, and this is how our level is looking. I kind of forgot the gimmick for a second there. Oh dear. I'm not sure about the arrows. The arrows were definitely a last minute addition, but I do kind of like the animosity of the moving circles. I don't know, it didn't go very well, did it? No! Oh, I forget you have to hold after that, dude. Oh, what am I doing, man? Yes, I did it. It's quite a lame challenge, I'm not gonna lie. I am gonna spend like a minute or so of the video just sweeping up on this, just to show how you can revive a dead part like this. I think with a lot of movement, you can really make your level stand out, which is why I'm going through right here and just picking out details to add to group 6, 7, 8, the groups I used for these moving dots. Dude, even if I just filled in the object lines that I had scattered around, this could have been even more vibey. Just look how much better that is already, and I barely even did anything. So if you have a level that you're not too satisfied with, definitely try throwing in some movements and different pulses and different styles. Instead of making design, try and focus on the surroundings, you know? Just some advice. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this Jump Dash building challenge video. I'll try and make some other challenges with maybe a bit more time than half an hour, because that was a little bit ridiculous, and I did end up cheating at the end. We're gonna sweep out all of these modes. But yeah, check the links in the description, leave a like and subscribe, and have a good day.